Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so it's cold out, but it looks nice. Today I'm working on a car. I've had this car for like 2 weeks. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Well, that's not true. I know now, but I wanted to make a video to let you guys know what's going on. First off, this is a Ford Expedition 2005. And I'm going to show you really quick what I did, or what I kind of looked through, and how I figured out what's wrong with what this truck is doing. So, okay, here's the Ford Expedition. The problem is that it cranks really slow, and I'll show you right now. I originally thought okay, so now that you kind of heard what it's doing, I'm going to explain what I've tried. So I looked on a bunch of threads and I tried a whole bunch of stuff. And everybody's like, oh, it's the battery, or it's the starter, or it's this fusible link that goes to the alternator, or it's all these cables. And I've gone through these cables. I have bypassed them with other cables. I have changed the battery to a brand new one. I put a brand new starter. I've done everything that the threads and any YouTube video I could find would even talk about. And no matter what I did, it still just cranked really slow, like a dead battery. And it was causing major, like, it just wasn't going. It wouldn't crank to start or anything like that. And it is just sounded like a dead battery, but it wasn't. Okay, so after trying a bunch of stuff, not being able to figure out what it was, I wanted to tell you guys that I did find one post on a thread, and I honestly don't remember what the thread was called, but basically I typed in Google 4.5 liter Triton slow cranking, and the very first post that came up in Google was this one on this thread that I found that was talking about how he had similar problems where it was cranking really slow and he couldn't get it to start, and he tried taking off the battery, or he tried taking off the belt, and it started. So then he went through all of his pulleys and found out that his pulley for the air compressor, or the AC compressor, was seized, and that AC compressor was causing him to have a low drag. So I want you guys to know that I have already done that, and I put the belt back on just to show you what my truck is dealing with. So I'm going to take the belt off, and then I'll show you that it starts. So to take the belt off, you put a 1/2-inch drive in this pulley and you push it to the right, and it makes the tensioner loosen up the belt. Let me see if I can hold this. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay. So it loosens up the belt, and then you can just take all this stuff off. Fish it out. Reach my hand down in there and get it off of the air conditioner and pull it off. And as I was doing that, as I was pulling this belt off the first time, let's see if I can show you here. See, this pulley is the air conditioner. And as I was pulling it off, this doesn't turn and it's seized up, but this ring gear on the very front of it is all loose and broken, and it's just toast. So my air conditioner compressor is the reason why this thing won't start. Alright, so I got the belt out, and now I'm going to try to start it. Alright, get the key in it. And now it's running. So, if you're having a problem with slow cranking on a 2003 to 2006 Ford Expedition, check that. Check to make sure none of your pulleys are seized, because basically what was going on here in this situation, was the truck was cranking really super slow, and it was causing it to have like a major drag because the air compressor for the AC was bound up and it seized, and it wasn't allowing the motor to turn over, and it was acting like it was having all these other weird crazy issues, but it really was just that the motor wasn't allowing the pulley wasn't allowing the motor to turn over, and the starter wasn't strong enough to turn it over. So pull off your belt and try that. Anyway, that's all I have. If this helps you guys out at all, that'd be awesome. I hope it helps you, because I was stoked that it worked. That it was actually the problem for me, because I've tried all these other things that were common problems and that people were suggesting on other videos, and nothing was helping. I read a bunch of threads and those weren't helping. So if this helps you, awesome. Give the thumbs up to the video so that other people can find it. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be great. If not, that's okay too, and I'll see you next time.